Hey, um, I'm Connor here, I guess. This is going to be my first bit of, I guess, cathartic release since I actually got to Haywater a few months ago, a year and a bit ago. After the hotel, it's a little bit difficult to judge time. It's been a few days since Michael's party, and I thought I'd record this here. Alex suggested video. My journal probably won't ever be seen again after what happened to the house, Dad's house, our house. So, what can I say? There was a party in Haywater, and obviously there was an apocalypse. Multiple. What's the plural of apocalypse? This is something I've never had to ask before. Something I didn't think I'd ever have to ask. I guess I just didn't expect this to happen. Okay, let's calm it down. Start from the beginning. Some of our closest friends, mentors, people we looked up to, went rather dark, and ultimately began the apocalypse. The gates of Tartarus, Limbo, were ripped down, and the dead began returning. The contract between all of the factions started failing. It was taxing on a lot of us. I'd say probably on most of us. Whenever the 75 get together, it's a little bit tumultuous. We know we were brought together for a reason, and now we're beginning to learn that reason, but I think this was emotionally hard. I know myself and a number of others had quite stark life choices put in front of them in the form of visions. I know that magic was off. At one point I was drained, the next minute I'm bursting with energy, like so much energy it hurt. There were a bunch of us had to just cast spells Saturday morning so we could get rid of it, although they went really well. That's the good part of this weekend, is I did a lot of experimental magic with people and pretty much everything went right. Right seals, right foci, right amount of energy. I've got a whole new set of spells written down in the grimoire and ready to go forward. Sorry, I'm really trying hard to look on the bright side, but realistically, this weekend was brutal. People were almost lost. The amounts of fucks given dropped to zero from people that we respected, almost saw as leaders, I guess, looked up to. There's certain people I don't think I'm going to be able to look in the eye anymore. And we fought so hard. There was one point that we had to do a ritual that was powerful, brought people from the past into the present, but strong. And then immediately afterwards, when we were told we had a very short window before everything went wrong, we had to do 4 more rituals almost simultaneously. Thank the gods for James and for etc., because even with the one thing I'm good at, I didn't have enough power. I didn't have enough strength to do it, what I needed to do. But we pushed, and we worked together. James and I came up with the spells, etc. Lent us power. We did what we needed to do. We ripped the horsemen of the apocalypse to pieces with our magic. When we actually work together, it's amazing what we can do. And it was heartbreaking to see so many people just pushing their own agendas, being told off for interrupting conversations to get the last elements we needed to finish the spell to literally save the world. I'm sorry to interrupt your conversation, but I need this right now. To almost give everything to those final spells. For James to not even be acknowledged for it. I stumbled back into the room to find that the chaos magic we'd ripped out of the four horsemen had become a creature made of pure chaos. And the fighty types among us had brought it down, because when they work together, that's what they do. It's what we do. And to walk into the room, almost passing out, having thrown everything we had at those spells, to have people turn and go, "What did you do? Give us some warning next time. Did you make poor choices again?" The things we do when we work together are amazing. But sometimes you're left wondering if the world's worth it. Sometimes you're left wondering, why bother? Something's happening to Haywater, to the world, to us as a group. Something's happening to me. I'm not human anymore. No one knows exactly what I am. I'm kind of an in-between. The closest someone has been able to tell me is I'm something new. And what's worse, I don't even know if that's good enough. I don't know if anything I do is good enough. Because I'm the screw up. I make poor choices. I'm the choke. I'm the one who, given a way to escape everything that started happening to me, a way to return to the life that I used to lead, turned it down because it would hurt other people. And yet, still, I mean, I could have gone back. I could have had all of my money back, my family alive, my house, my father, my God, everything returned to me. And I turned it down because it would hurt humanity. And this is the thanks I get. No more.